What is up, everybody? It is your boy Farai. Thank you once again for tuning into another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add pitched effects to your vocals and really help source up your vocal mixes. I'm going to be showing you a few different ways that I utilize to really help spice up mixes. This is a important kind of tool to have in your tool set when you're mixing for others and mixing for yourself, just so you know at times when an artist feels maybe you can add something cool and flavorful to a certain section of a vocal mix, you can do it. You have that in your tool set. So let's hop straight into it. As always, check out the wonderful links in the description. You can go and check out our wonderful vocal preset store, access to many different courses as well as vocal presets. You know what I mean? Just click on any one, check out the video corresponding to it so that you can see what it sounds like and see if it will work in your workflow. We have tons of different stuff. We have courses for Pro Tools as well. We also have templates for Pro Tools like this one right here. So if you're into that, definitely check it out. Let's go. All right, so I'll start off by just playing a quick section of this track right here. And as you can see, we've got these pitched vocals, and then I'll show you what I did in this instance as well as other things that you can do. So let's go.
Dollars in my cup, but I really can't spill it. Wow, rockstar, Marilyn Manson. Swear I blew up, cause my money keep expanding. I be out of space with my boy.
Right, so there you go. As you can see, there's a nice little kind of pitched effect in the background, and it just adds a bit of a difference to our mix. Okay, so what did I do in this instance? Well, if we start off by simply kind of zoning in, you can see that these are pretty much exact duplicates of the main vocal itself, right? Everything in blue is pitched. So if we just solo them, right?
Rockstar, Marilyn Manson. Rockstar, Marilyn Manson.
Right, an exact duplicate, right? So what I usually do, I'll just show you how to duplicate it. So obviously I chop up the different phrases. Okay, now a quick way to do this is to simply hold in the shift button and then left click and drag. And sometimes it does not work. Hold on. We might have just done something. Yeah, shift and then click and hold. Sometimes it's a bit buggy, as you saw. Just make sure you aren't doubling it up. And then what you want to do is you essentially just want to right click and then make this new clip unique. That way you can pretty much drag this now to any different mixer channel. Okay, from then on out, you can then add on what I've done. So, you know, let's just say this was the track we duplicated. Then I can just go to this time stretching section and just work with the pitch. Okay, now if I want a really high pitched sound, I can pretty much pitch it all the way up 1,200 cents. That is pretty much going to just shift it up a whole octave. And then it's going to sound kind of the chipmunk effect, right? Some people like it, some people don't. If I want to go for the more darker kind of chopped and screwed sound, I can just pull it down, right?
Rockstar, Marilyn Manson.
Right, and there you go, right? So you can do a whole bunch of cool stuff. You could even create widening effects simply by pitching these things like 11 cents up and then maybe a second one 11 cents down. I've got a full video on it. Just type in, you know, FL Studio pitch trick with no plugins. It's a pretty big video that I did a while ago. Got like 50k views. But you know, you can do that, right? There's a whole lot of interesting things that you can, you know, achieve with this. But I like to take it a step further, right? I don't just want this doubled track on the same channel as the main vocal itself. So what I do is I actually send it out to a doubler channel or something like that. And then what I do is I add on a few different effects. Now this is to me just a standard doubler chain. All right, this is from the Joey vocal preset, so check it out, link in the description. But in this chain you can see I'm doing auto tuning, I'm doing a little bit of kind of flanging, basically just widening it up so it's not dead center mono, so it's also a bit delayed behind that main vocal. And then, you know, I'm adding on some stereo widening, a bit of reverb, a bit of limiting just to make it sound a bit more squashed, and then just EQing it to taste. And the difference is huge, right? So as you can hear, right, it suddenly has its own space, and that's really going to help that kind of vocal to sound a little bit separated.
Wow, rockstar, Marilyn Manson. Swear I blew up.
Right, we can just boost it a little bit for the sake of it.
Wow, rockstar, Marilyn Manson. Swear I blew up.
Right, and for me, I just wanted something a little bit different, so it doesn't need to be too loud. Okay, now there are some other ways to achieve this in FL Studio if you don't want to go too crazy on, you know what I mean, manipulating the clip itself. So what I'll do is I'll just duplicate another track, and or actually let's just do this, right? We can actually just go to this channel itself, and then we can pretty much unpitch this, and then we can actually open up a plugin within FL Studio. Now I'm going to add it after the auto tune, and I'll show you why. But if we want to go to this new section, this will work for FL21 and up, but there is actually a pitch shifting plugin. You know, FL Studio obviously saw that a lot of people were messing around with different pitched effects, you know what I mean, the David Shorty sound and whatnot. A lot of people are having a lot of fun. This works in house music as well. But you can use something like this. I think actually is a better version of this. Yeah, this is the one. And as you can see right here, we have two different modes, right? We have our voice and then we have our music. Now you can obviously pitch your music down if you'd like to as well. Personally, we're going to be working on our voice right here. Now what I like to do is, as I said before, I've got my auto tune on, so I'm going to immediately disable this 4-man correction, right? And then obviously I can achieve the exact same thing by simply pitching up our pitch knob by 12. And as you can see,
wow, rockstar, man, swear I blew up cause my money keep expanding.
Right, and obviously the other clips are double, they're pretty much going up 24 cents. But as you can see, you can achieve the exact same thing. You can obviously mess around and do all sorts of crazy things.
Wow, rockstar, man.
Right, you can mess around. I haven't really played with this plugin because I'm still doing it the old school way, right, as it's always been done. But you can mess around with different types of effects and achieve great things, right? You can apply this on your main vocal as well if you really want to get that kind of, you know, for example, let's just drag this over to the main vocal. Let's just say you did want certain words to be pitched, right?
Rolling blue cheese, eating steak with cream spinach. I got some more cup, but I really can't spin it. Rolling blue cheese, eating steak with cream spinach. I got some more cup, but I really can't spin it.
Right, this can work if you personally don't like your vocal tone. Maybe you want your song to be like a tad bit darker. You can do that as well, right? Even just turning it down, something like this.
Rolling blue cheese, eating steak with cream spinach. Flowers in my cup, but I really can't spin it. Wow.
Right, you know, obviously in hip hop you're kind of limited to what you want to do, but obviously if you're making a unique style of music, then you're free to mess around. So that's pretty much how I do it. I also use the Waves guitar rack as well. You may have seen this in different videos. That's another cool pitch shifting plugin that works well. But overall, this is how I like to do it. I like to keep it simple. Obviously, this is more mixing orientated than creative orientated, right? Obviously, if you're creating a song, you're gonna maybe go more crazy. I like to keep it subtle. This is how you do it as a mixer. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. Definitely have fun messing around with pitching your vocals. Personally, love to add stuff behind main vocals. But yeah, man, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll check out in the next one. Keep mixing, check out the preset store, smash like on the video, and I'll check out in the next one. Peace out.